guys, we're at LAX right now, awaiting our flight to Honolulu. And in this video, we're gonna be talking about the process of traveling during COVID, especially to Hawaii, with all the steps you need to take to be able to make it there hassle-free.
As of February 2021, you need to do a COVID test 72 hours before entering Oahu.
Yes.
Each island have their own procedure.
Yeah, Kauai is the only one right now.
That you need to quarantine regardless.
Yes, even if you test negative, like, doesn't matter how long before.
Yeah.
There's a mandatory 10 days quarantine if you're going to Kauai. Even if you're going between islands from Oahu to Kauai, you need to quarantine 10 days upon arrival.
And you can only do the test with trusted labs.
Yes.
So we're gonna put the links below.
Yes, so you can go to the Hawaiian airline website, you can check it right here, and they literally have a list of the labs they accept. If you go get it on your own somewhere else, they will literally not let you go, or they will actually let you go and send you back to LA or wherever you're coming from. So this is like no joke, this is something you gotta take seriously. Only get tested in the approved Hawaiian Airlines or Hawaii State COVID tests.
Yeah, because they have to form it in a proper way, and they give you the results, and you can basically upload them. And we're actually part of the first lucky group that after you upload the results and do the proper paperwork, you can go through without any checks. So they gave us these bad boys, and that means that we don't need to do any checks.
Yes,
we
so
just
usually you get all screened once upon arrival, and that's like lines and waiting. Right now, this is the first time they tried to do it before. So when we checked our bags in, they pre-screened us and gave us the purple thingies to make sure that they were good, and that means once we land, we're just like good to go without any screening or anything of that matter. As for the tests, we chose the one that's 36 hours window of results. How long it took for us to get a result, remember?
like 30 hours.
30 hours, okay.
Yeah.
It was $90 each.
Yeah.
It was a very simple process. We booked the appointment like 3 weeks before, would you say?
3-4 weeks before,
3-4 weeks before. We had a hard time finding the day and time we wanted because it was so ahead of time. There is other options to testing. There's at home as well. That costs around $130, and you ship it. So we didn't want to do that because there's always a risk of things, and we just prefer to go that way.
And I like this one because it was through Hawaiian Airlines.
Yes, that's true. It was directly through Hawaiian Airlines. Your insurance will not cover this test. Doesn't matter where you get it, they will not cover it because it's considered as travel.
Yeah, so it's not a necessity,
exactly.
It's more of a luxury.
Yes, so they won't cover it. And there's another option, if you're out of time or whatever, there's an LAX, at the airport of LAX. Check with your local airport. But here at LAX, they have testing that's 5 hours results, and it's around $129, I think, or so. Yeah. And there's other testing, there's so many of them. You can see, depending on your city, and it can go literally range from $90 to cheapest to 300. It was 300, right? Yeah. We called so many, and it was like 300. We personally chose to go with the cheapest one.
Yeah.
So once you get your negative test, or before, you need to create a safe travel account with the link below. And you basically just really fill the forms, answer the questions,
and upload the test results. And because you have to do it through approved labs, they format it in a way that once it reads the PDF file, it will tell you what the result was.
Yes.
And it gives you a QR code.
Yes, that you bring with you. The QR code either printed or on your phone, doesn't matter. They will ask you for the QR code when they screen you.
There is a third option which didn't apply to us, and that was exemption from quarantine.
Yeah, I'm not too sure.
I think it's for some federal employees
Maybe.
or this and that, and that is a completely separate thing.
Yeah, so when you fill the form, you literally will see one section that says exemption or waiver code. Leave that empty.
Yeah.
Because you don't have one, unless of course you do have one. And yeah, like I said, we're not too sure what that means.
Yeah.
And we spent some time trying to look for it. We were like, what is this? And we panicked. We're like, oh my god, But yeah, just leave it empty.
Masks are mandatory in the airports and also in the airplanes. We got to LAX around 7 a.m. and it was really empty.
Yes,
like
very empty.
Yeah, we got in and immediately we were at Terminal 5. Usually
no traffic.
Yeah, like usually takes 20-30 minutes.
Yeah,
to get
anybody
there.
who's been to this airport knows how crowded and how much traffic there is to get in and out. And so this is like very unusual. I wouldn't say it's very empty. There is like a medium number of people, but compared to other airports, this is like nothing. The
Yeah.
TSA was like so quick. We didn't even spend like 5 minutes
Yeah.
in TSA. It was just like boom, 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 no lines. There's actually
And-
no contact, almost no contact with the officers
Yeah.
or anything of that matter.
They don't
Everything-
even touch your ID. There's
Exactly.
a machine that
Yeah.
scans the ID, and we went through. We didn't have to take our shoes off.
Yeah.
So that was really nice.
Yeah, and now we're in the gates area, and it's relatively very empty. LAX, you cannot find a place to sit. Usually, you literally have to go like round and around to find an empty seat.
Yeah.
And right now, it's just like rows and rows of empty seats. I was like really worried. You know, it was just like a big thing in my head to be so close to this many people in so long.
Yeah.
But it's actually everybody is so spread out. It's pretty safe. I don't know how it's inside of the airplane. I guess we shall see about that.
It's gonna be a little more congested.
Yeah. So we'll see you inside of the plane. So we're inside of the airplane right now. It's very nice. It's only the two of us, just two seats, nobody next to us. We gotta keep our masks on. Yeah, it's nice.
It's gonna be a full flight.
Yes, a lot of people so far, but we feel pretty safe and you know.
And we're grateful to the Hawaiian Airlines.
Yes, it's a very nice feel. You have an island feel before you even take off, which is nice. Hawaiian music, Hawaiian video playing, nice colors, and we have a really nice window seat with a nice
Yeah.
view. So yeah, we're excited about this. It's cool, huh?
They really did a good job of creating the tropical ambiance.
Yes.
Yeah, inside the airplane.
Yeah, and even the customer service is like very aloha spirit, which I really like already.
Yeah.
Right? Cool, awesome. Well, we'll see you in Milan. Aloha. So we just landed in Honolulu right now. It was very fast. Like from the landing to getting out took literally like 10 to 15 minutes. They had two lines. One line for the people who did not do the pre-screening, and an express line, which is absolutely no line for the people with the purple like bracelet. And like we said before, today was the first time they actually started to do the purple things, and it's really amazing because once you land, it's like straight outside. There's nothing holding you. There's like nothing, no check-in, nothing, which is like really really cool. And the airport was very empty. I got all my luggage in like again 5 minutes. However, because of where we landed, we had to take a shuttle from our landing spot to the baggage claim. The bus was a bit crowded, but beside that, it was alright. Everybody had masks on, and it was fine. And so yeah, so if you plan on coming here, do the pre-screening, fill out everything online, do the test. That way, you don't even have to spend like 1 minute talking to anybody at the airport, and you just can go on to enjoy your vacation, coming back home, or whatever it is you're doing on the island. Thank you guys for watching this video. As you can see, we are in Hawaii right now. We're just settling, and it's very beautiful.
Super nice. And the process of getting here is simple, but there's a lot of details. So make sure you follow everything we said, especially the pre-approved labs. We had some friends that came here, they didn't know that the state of Hawaii did not accept their COVID tests. They had to do a 10-day quarantine.
If you guys like this video, please support us. We'll be dropping weekly video from Hawaii.
So if you want to support us and follow us, hit the subscribe button.
Also, if you have any question how to get here during COVID or any questions about Hawaii in general, please don't hesitate to hit us up in the comments. You can also find us on Instagram. We will do our best to respond to all of your questions. Thank you so much again for watching, and we will see you next
Next week.